day 61, and nothing too huge to report, but I'm going through tremendous changes and realizations. And as I posted yesterday, there was something that has come up for me yesterday, and it is these events in our body that actually has taught me so much about everything, about everything. This is how I understood my inner processes. This is how I understood that love inhabits, lives within, that nobody actually gives us these feelings, that these feelings are generated within our own body, that they're in response to certain triggers or events or beliefs or expectations. And so each of these events that I allow to happen and sort of go through my body brings me enormous amount of information. Sometimes it takes me a while to process it. And yesterday was a very, very busy day as well, so I kept on kind of interrupting the processing. And today, the first part of the day, I didn't know where it went because it just stayed in bed, just journaling and feeling and crying and just like allowing the energy to complete and move and leave my body and, evacuate my body so that it's no longer stuck. And it may take several layers. Like after I did that, I was feeling much better in the afternoon. In that, not better qualitatively, but just like lighter, and there wasn't this heaviness. Immediately it like released a little bit of energy, but there is still like, I don't need to eat much, like my body is just very, very busy processing this energy. So I'm not overwhelming it by, like I was sensitive to when I got hungry, but I realized that my capacity to digest food was very small. I couldn't eat much. I cleared my schedule. I just really didn't do anything that didn't feel natural. It was fully, self-nourishing mode and self-sourcing mode. And this is how we do it. This is what I call emotional hygiene. This is what is so important, that really we weren't taught, and it's so necessary. So this is what happened today. This is what I did today, and tomorrow I have some plans to go out, and I'll see how that feels. But this full moon was quite powerful, and but I didn't expect to be affected quite so much, although they did say fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, and I don't remember the fourth sign. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm a Leo, so I got hit. But yeah, a lot is emerging, and I've been asking, through my work, I've been kind of asking to see some things that I couldn't quite understand. And we always look for change to come from outside. And what I'm realizing more and more is that change also comes from us changing our patterns, for us changing our behavior, for us changing something in the way we were always responding, like to a similar situation, the way we were responding before. We want to change the way we feel by forcing the other person to change. But what I'm realizing is that often, especially in my relationship with my husband, for example, he hasn't changed much. I'm the one who's changing. My reactions and responses and demands and expectations and reactions are changing, and now he's changing in response to my change. And this is how often we create change in relationships, not by forcing or demanding or expecting or threatening or judging or putting them down for or projecting or blaming, we change first, and everything else changes in response. So that's actually some of the wisdom that's coming through for me, which I already knew, then forgotten, and I guess I needed this reminder now to come back to fully embodying this understanding. All right, everyone, see you tomorrow.